Good morning, teachers and my friend. Today I want to talk about sports unite people. Sport can act as a unifier as when many people support the same teams they instantly become friendly even if they do not know one another. Ray Humphrey said that sport is essentially anti-family and encourage unnecessary discriminatory behavior. This is the exact opposite of what happens when people join together to support their teams. This unifies people of all races and religions. When a person supports their teams, they do not care if the people around them are different, since they focus on the unity of all the people around them supporting them. Sport creates friendship between people who would not normally communicate. This is great against racism since when people support the same ideas, they have something in common. This encourages communication between peoples and friendship between different people. Second, sport unites nations and creates peace between countries. Since each country wants to invite the other countries to the World Cup, this creates friendship between nations. Countries try to be friendly to other countries to create a better and more enjoyable sporting events. Nations bond and help each other due to sport, especially the World Cup, which is a way for countries to show off their support for the teams and the unification of people. Thirdly, sport does not have a language. It can unite people with the fact that people that speak different languages understand each other and the other people supporting their favorite teams. People that speak different languages don't need to worry about language barriers as there is no problem with misunderstanding in sport. The rules are the same, the different sporting events are similar and people feel like they fit in anywhere. Lastly, sport builds similarity by bringing people to one place, creating a similarity between people of things they like to do. People find similarity in other people because they give people a chance to show who they are when they support the same things.
Relevant parties. The example of government parties are Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Badminton Association of Malaysia. For the example of non-government party are Paralympic Council of Malaysia and Malaysia Deaf Sport Association. The Malaysian Ministry of Youth and Sports in Malay is called Kementerian Belia dan Sukan. Abbreviated KBS is a ministry of the government of Malaysia that is responsible for youth, sports, recreation, leisure activities, stadiums, youth development, and youth organization in the country. Youth and Sport Minister Syed Shadi Syed Abdul Rahman said, the strong support of the people from the various races for the Malaysia Games Sukma proved that sport can unite the people. He also said Sukma was unique in that it united Malaysians who come from different races and religions with high spirit of sportsmanship. Sports are not only to be enjoyed and celebrated, but it works beyond that. Sport is an agent of unity and, as Malaysians, we should be proud of that. We need all Malaysians to keep proving their support. When sport can unite the people, it could also bring down walls created by politics, race and religions, he added. The Badminton Association of Malaysia or BAM in Malay is called Persatuan Badminton Malaysia is the governing body of badminton in Malaysia. The below shows the athletes in BAM. Next, the Paralympic Council of Malaysia PCM was established in 1989 as a non-government organization NGO to promote the development of para sport for the disabled citizens of Malaysia. Recognized pursuant to the Sport Development Act amended 2018, PCM has been instructed to provide opportunity for Malaysian para-athletes to participate in numerous para-sport competitions at national and international levels. It is fully supported by the Ministry of Youth and Sport KBS, the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development KPWKM, and the Ministry of Education KPM. Lastly, the Malaysian Deaf Sport Organization was established in 1997 under the name of the Malaysia Sport Federation of the Deaf (MSFD). Later, this sport organization was renamed the Malaysia Sport Deaf Association (MSDEF) in 2010 when it was registered under the Malaysian Sport Commissioner (PTS). The main sport program organized by MSDEF is SOCMAR, Malaysia Deaf Sports, which is bilingual organized. One of the objectives is to inculcate a healthy lifestyle in response to sports, which truly reflect One Malaysia philosophy. Fifth, statistic. Sport watching culture among Malaysians. This survey was conducted to identify the sport viewing culture among Malaysians. A crystal sampling method was used to select 6,000 respondents from 30 million Malaysian population. Ethnically, 56% were Malays, Sarawak and Sabah native were 11%, Chinese 25%, and finally Indian 7%. A questionnaire developed by the research team was used to collect data. The quantitative data were analyzed using statistical package for social science SPSS version 21 for Windows. The findings indicate that from 5,864 respondents who answered the questionnaire in full, a total of 4,553 people or 77.6% watched sporting events, while a total of 1,311 people or 22.4% have stated not watching any sport activities. In terms of ethnicity, the Malay is 80.2%, Chinese 64.6%, Indian 81.9%, native of Sabah 94%, and native of Sarawak 77.6% like to watch sport events. The findings indicated that majority of Malaysians having fun in watching sport activities, and this will help to unite people.
Here is vocabulary and phrases for sport unites people, such as team sport, in unity there's strength, sport bring us together, close ranks, and teamwork. This is the discursive question for sport unites people. For example, you attended a talk by a well-known speaker from the local consumers associations, which was recently organized by your school. The following comment was made by the speaker. Sport can unite people. Write an essay expressing your opinions on the statement. Write at least 250 words. This is the speaking question for individual discussion. For candidate A, the situation is students should take part in sport. What are some benefits of sport? The question for candidate A is, you have to give a presentation to your class. Talk about learning teamwork in sport. For candidate B, the situation is students should take part in sport. What are some benefits of sport? The question for candidate B is, you have to give a presentation to your class. Talk about keeping fit. For candidate C, the situation is students should take part in sport. What are some benefits of sport? The question for candidate C is, you have to give a presentation to your class. Talk about reducing stress.